Hi everyone, I'm back for episode 6 on our 7-day Facebook Live challenge from Apex. And we're doing the 7 areas of your life. Today I'm going to talk about family. Includes fur baby family, which I have, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit too. We've talked about how you want to connect with friends and even be their support, have them support you, get involved in groups. We talked about Facebook groups that are like-minded people. So the other piece of it that you need to kind of think about, especially right now with COVID, is the support with your family. And in our case, we have this puppy. This is Sophie. She's a little rescue pup. Our son found her, and now she's part of our family. And we've always had dogs, so I'm going to reference dogs, although maybe your fur baby or animal family member is different than a dog. But I think they're super valuable to your life. I mean, they have studies that even show that having a pet can make you physically, emotionally, mentally more healthy. They offer a lot. They make you feel better and lift your spirits. I mean, who's more happy and positive all the time than a dog, a puppy? They're always happy to see you. They always love you. And we talked about, you want to be around positivity. So there's a little positive being right here. And she's just, a lot of fun. And the thing is, during COVID, you can love on them and hug on them. And, there's nothing wrong with that. Take them for walks too and get outside and do your physical thing with the dogs. But they can also be entertaining. So I will tell you that all the dogs we've had, she's the only one that whenever there's a dog on TV and she hears it, she runs up to the TV and starts barking. Now, I know there's probably videos of dogs doing this, but we've never had a dog do this ever. And she also tries very hard to look behind the TV and figure out where that dog is coming from. And it's flat against the wall, so of course she can't figure out anything, but it's entertaining. So, hi Brittany. So that's another great thing. I mean, right now you're homebound largely and you want to have entertainment, your animals, your dogs. Uh-oh, there she goes. Anyway, and they're always happy and you can talk to them and vent to them about anything, how you're feeling during all this, and they're great listeners. So there's that too. So now we'll talk a little bit about your family, the human family. Obviously, this is a really big piece of what's happening right now because so many of us are in lockdown. You're trying to stay home more, so you're around your family. Now, if you're the parents of younger kids, I really have to hand it to you because you've got a lot more on your plate. You're having to homeschool when that was going on, and now your kids can't do all their activities they normally would be doing and hanging out with their friends. You're their entertainment. So now you have to be their support, and in a lot of ways they'll support you too. But that's a lot of extra, things on your plate you have to take care of. I know that. And the other thing that I'm experiencing that I hear a lot of people talking about is now that a lot of us are working from home, we have to deal with the fact that when you used to walk in the door from an office, if you did, it was easy to have the cutoff from work time to family time. When your office is right down the hall, and you can go into your computer, and I'm totally guilty of this. It's very hard. The lines are blurred when you cut off work time and family time sometimes. I mean, there's always that one more email you can go in and just answer. There's that one more call you can do and return. And I am very guilty of this. So you kind of have to have a cutoff and a distinction where you're present for your family and work time is over and family time starts. Because if you're not able to do that and it just starts to all mesh together, then it's not being supportive and helping each other at all. You're going to have resentment. So, and I'm speaking to myself when I say this because I'm very guilty of it, but you want to make sure that when you're present with your family, that's who you're with. And the other thing I would say is in our case, we have adult children and they still come around a lot. So you want to have activities to do together because you're not going out and doing things together like you might if you're at home now. So in our case, here in Arizona, it's really warm right now, like 110 degrees. So we have a pool, and when they come over, we spend a lot of time doing pool parties and barbecues and that kind of thing. And we've even got the giant, Jenga game that you can play out on the patio. We've done that, and bags. And you just have to have things to entertain yourselves and do together because you're it. You're each other's entertainment sometimes. And if you have little ones, you're obviously doing other kinds of games and things too, and you're their entertainment. And at the end of the day, you know, one of the things we're trying to work on here in this area of our life, that we talk about a lot of this with the women's group that I'm part of, the Smart Women series, is you need to have a strong family unit, hopefully, and be supportive of each other, especially now, because you're going to have situations you're going through that are frustrating, and so are everyone else in your family, and you need to be there for each other if you can, and actually be present, offer a shoulder, listen, and you know, hopefully they're doing the same for you. And if you really want to have it be that positive being, just, you know, remember the fur babies, because that's still one of the best go-tos. They're always there. They're always happy to have your attention, and I think that's a great spiritual uplifting thing, is to have a pet that you feel good about. And actually, the funny thing is, I had read a survey, and they said there only 67% of households had pets in the U.S., which I find really hard to believe, because everyone I know has a pet, and I can't imagine that. But it was a recent survey, so I'm not sure if that's true. But I do highly recommend it, and you can rescue one and do a great thing in the meantime as well. So that's my tip for today, and I appreciate you watching. If you want to hit the like and comment below, I appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll wrap this up with number 7, and it will be the last area of the 7 areas of your life that I'm going to give you a tip for. So thanks for joining me and watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.